According to Fidelity Investments, the latest New Year's financial resolution study, nearly two-thirds of Americans are considering a financial resolution for the year ahead, perhaps motivated by the continued impacts of inflation and high cost of living they felt over the last year. Joining me now to discuss is Rita Ossoff, Vice President of Retirement Products for Fidelity Investments. Rita, how are you?
Doing great. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Okay, so as we kick off the new year, what did your study tell you about Americans' top financial concerns for this year ahead now that we're in 2025?
Our study found that half of Americans are feeling overwhelmed by their personal finances, and 30% say they have a stressful relationship with money. And when it comes to their top financial concerns, we found there were three: unexpected expenses, inflation, and economic uncertainty.
Now, why would you say people make resolutions, and what are maybe some of the top resolutions that you're seeing for the year?
Well, it's that time of year, everyone's really thinking of the year ahead and trying to make a change. So it's common. But what we found that was exciting is that nearly 65% of respondents in our study are actually considering a financial resolution for the year ahead. And the top three financial resolutions have actually remained consistent from what we saw last year. And they were save more money, pay down debt, and spend less.
It's funny because, we think of resolutions, and a lot of times I think they can have a negative connotation, especially when it comes to finances, because people make these big goals, but it's hard to kind of reach that throughout the year, right? To keep that discipline. So why do you think this is such a common goal, and how do you go about keeping up with that?
Well, there are two ways that you can set a goal that can help you with actually reaching that. And that is set a specific and realistic goal. Many people set themselves up for failure, like you just said, by setting something overly ambitious, and that can lead to burnout or you just abandon the goal. If you set something specific and realistic, then it's easier to hit by making those smaller milestones. And another recommendation that we just don't do enough is celebrate those milestones, even if they're small. And second, just have a plan in place. Having a plan is usually leads to more confidence and success, and it helps you to plan out a clear way of how you're going to achieve your goal over the year.
Yeah, I love that. Another big thing with this, as I kind of mentioned in the intro there, is, inflation. It's changing. It's changing our budgets all the time. And then also we just have this like surmounting debt, whatever that may be from whatever facet of our life. So what are ways that Americans kind of go about tackling this in 2025?
Well, this is something we actually hear about all the time from clients. It's definitely top of mind. But the good news is Americans are entering 2025 more sensibly. 72% say they have a plan in place to reach their financial goals, and 80% are focused on building up emergency savings in the year ahead. Those are two great ways to help address some of those financial concerns that we mentioned. Another key, and especially for tackling debt, is to budget. We know that's not easy. We know it's not fun. It's sort of that financial fitness that you want to tackle. But Fidelity suggests spending no more than 50% of your take-home pay on essential expenses like food and housing, and use that other 50% to give you room for other goals, such as it might be saving for retirement, saving for a house, or other short-term goals, and any spending on non-essentials.
Yeah, I think that that percentage of how to budget is very helpful because a lot of people are very, there's a lot of stress and anxiety that comes along with how to budget, right? And just getting through that. So I think that's great. Now, any resources on how to help people kind of with their financial problems, whether they're expected or unexpected, as they're going through this resolution in this new year?
Absolutely. And actually, January is Financial Wellness Month. So we offer a number of resources, including insights and tools on popular topics from saving and spending basics to ways to help you achieve your money milestone. And you can actually find that at fidelity.com/myfinancialwellness.
All right, fidelity.com/myfinancialwellness. Rita, thank you so much for your time. It's been so helpful to know this. I feel like I want to go home and budget now and get my finances in order. Happy New Year to you, and thanks for all the helpful tips.